In October 2020, 4 typhoons made landfall in central Vietnam, causing floods, landslides, storm surges, and strong winds. Thừa Thiên Huế was one of the provinces that deeply destroyed and left with hundreds of houses being drowned in the water. People got lost and died. Many livelihoods models washed away after the disasters. The damages, calculated up to billions of dong, have pushed the poor households to the extreme difficulties and make the reservation much challenging. My husband was working far away when the storms hit the land, so I couldn't harvest all our seafood products by myself. The rising seawater level has swept away our assets, and the livelihood models were calculated for 300 million. Our fishing gears and boats were damaged and lost during the storm. The communal health center was flooded, making the electricity system, latrines, and roads terribly damaged.
Năm 2020, ảnh hưởng xã Thuy bị ảnh hưởng.
Various traditional livelihood models in Lộc Thuy commune was badly impacted by the typhoons, such as seafood production, livestock cultivation, and flowers plantation.
Như là con vật nuôi, hoa màu và nhà cửa, làm cái thiệt hại đến cái an sinh xã hội cũng như cái sự phát triển kinh tế của xã nhà.
Relief Project Vietnam Central Emergency Flooding Response, funded by Australian Humanitarian Partnerships AHP, has been implemented by the ADRA in Vietnam in collaboration with the Red Cross of Thừa Thiên Huế. Initial rapid assessment was carried out to respond to local people's needs in order to promptly support packages for poor households to restore their life throughout 4 communes of the Huong Thuy and Phu Loc districts. Before the cash distribution, a village meeting was held in order to select the beneficiary following the criteria proposed. From frequently monitoring trips and assessment at the end of the project, all the beneficiaries' households received fully 4 million dongs and have implemented livelihood model following their commitment. It has been determined the very beginning of the project that people restored their life by committing to livelihood models that suited to their capacity and the local norms. Thanks to the constellation of main partners and through the village meetings with the local people in 4 communes, the beneficiaries of the project were selected. From December 2020 to May 2021, 494 households were supported with cash to the value of 4 million dong to restore their livelihood models. The beneficiaries' household bought seedlings, small livestock, and production tools from the amount of cash distributed. Mr. Huong Nguyen, the Vice President of the Thuy Commune. People's Committee of the Thuy Commune has cooperated closely with the AHP in Vietnam and Red Cross of Thuy Province to conduct monitoring trips to beneficiaries' households. It can be said that the beneficiaries highly committed to restore their livelihood models as they have been purchasing for livestock, sampling from the amount of cash distributed. Some implemented small businesses as making chung cakes. The households of Ms. Trang Thi Trung, located in Thuy Commune, Huong Thi District, is one of the most damaged households from the last disasters. Trang has to rise and pay the tuition fee for her 3 children. Father-in-law could no longer work due to his physical disability. After receiving cash from the project, with her experience in making chung cake, Trang increased the amount of the ingredients to making better quality of the chung cakes during the Tết holidays. The project activities of the AHP have created better belief and determination to restore life among the community. From project, AHP also rebuilt the total of the 10 latrine constructions of kindergarten, preschools, and communal health centers to improve the access to safe water, inclusive the sanitation and hygiene for children and people affected by the floods and typhoons. Multiple communication campaign workshops were held on the COVID-19 prevention and protection from exploitation and sexual abuse, and the child protection policy. The livelihood model acts as the crucial push to the affected households to restore their life after the disasters. When there is belief, the determination interlink, the development of each household becomes sustainable. Thanks to the generous contribution and support from the Australian government, the close partnership between the ADRA in Vietnam and Red Cross of 13 Huế province and local authorities, as well as the determination of the whole community, the project of AHP has been implemented successfully. The project has brought smiles to thousands of people within Phú Lộc and Huong districts, bringing them hope and belief in a better future.